Oh, rare card alert.
Today at Fire and Ice, we're having our Surging Sparks pre-release. It's an exciting event where players for Pokemon get to play with the new cards almost 2 weeks early. And players get 4 booster packs and a small 40 card package that they have to build a deck with on the fly and compete against each other in 3 or 4 rounds with the brand new cards. So players all skill levels. It's really exciting because you get to open up packs of the brand new product before anybody else. And everybody's kind of at the same level. You don't get to come in with your pre-built deck that might be more strong than someone else's. Everybody's on the same playing field, so everyone has the same opportunity to earn prizes at the end, which usually is going to be a booster box of the brand new set. So it's a very fun event because everyone's excited to break out the new product, but there's some competition too for a good prize. So players of all skill levels are welcome, and we do these pre-releases for every new set.
Jesse, how's your Saturday going today, brother?
My Saturday is going fantastic. We got an awesome pre-release going to be happening twice today at 12 and 4. Got a lot of games to process and get out for the public. Today's going to be the start of a great weekend.
I love it. That's so awesome. So tell us, what's going on today with the Pokemon pre-release? Any?
Yeah, so today's the first day that people get to get their hands on the new set Surging Sparks. Centers around a lot of electric type Pokemon. Your fan favorite Pikachu is going to be in there. Everybody gets to get a booster, build and battle box, and then they make their own deck out of that build and battle box, compete to win the possibility of having a booster box from the set.
I love it. That's so cool. So pumped to be here.
Very exciting.
So we're going to check out the pre-release players and see what they've got going on. Right now we're in the deck building phase. The players are opening up their packs, seeing what they have to work with, and they have to adapt on the fly. They only have 50 minutes to formulate a deck idea and build something they think is competitive enough. So you see everybody's kind of got a different deck building process. They're going to break down their packs. They're going to show off what they got. Some people are going to get nice pulls like this that are worth money. And some people are going to get pulls that are just functionally very strong in their deck, which is great because those are going to help them get the best record at the table, which helps them get plenty more prizes. So like I said, everybody's got kind of a different process. People are going to play different energy types for their Pokemon. And yeah, right here, or Walker, I'm sorry, got a pretty cool rainbow foil here. And fun just to see kind of how each different player gets in their element and prepares. Some people have done this many times before, so they really know what they're doing. But it's just such a fun experience, and like I said, you get to play with these cards almost 2 weeks early. So most people are reading the cards for the first time and just have to adapt on the fly. It's a very different way to play Pokemon, so it's a lot of fun here.
Hey guys, it's Dave from Fire and Ice, and as a diehard Pokemon fan, I had to talk about the new Surging Sparks Pokemon packs that are coming out. So this is kind of a big deal for a lot of players as well as Pokemon card collectors. This set pays homage to one of the most famous cards in the tag team format, the Latios and Latios Heart card. So last I checked, it was like an $800 some odd card, but it's stunning. And 2 of the top chase cards for this set is a secret rare Latios flying one way and Latios flying the other way. Essentially the moment before that card connects, which is phenomenal. Cool in itself. But this whole set, as far as Pokemon TCG players go, it's a Dragon set, it's an Evolution set, so a lot of the current like playable Pokemon TCG formats, this has a bunch of great cards for it. Yeah, it's gorgeous. A lot of the trainer galleries are secret rares or, art cards from this set kind of create pictures. There's a Durant card that no matter how many you line up, it creates a line of ants, which I will probably end up with like 6 of them just for funsies. Obviously the Latios is a big connecting piece. There's also a Milotic and Feebas that when you stack them on top, it's a Milotic up top and a Feebas looking up at it, which is just a cool evolution thing. And with how rare Feebases are in the game, I thought it was neat. So yeah, no, this is brilliant. It's got a lot of really beautiful, stunning cards. We've got some throwback trainers coming in. I want to say, I think Jasmine has a reoccurring card where it's her sitting in a cafe eating. Gorgeous card, super freaking cool. Yeah, no, could not recommend it more. I'm super stoked for the set. I'll probably spend an okay amount of money on it, but that's what Pokemon players do. But yeah.
We're here at the amazing Fire and Ice. We are going our starting our pre-release event for the new Surging Sparks set from Pokemon TCG. Right now, everyone's getting ready, looking up, researching, getting their decks ready for the new pre-release build and battle boxes. Right now, everyone's looking for specific cards from whatever they get from that single box that they receive after paying their fee. And then right now, chase card, obviously specifically for me, I'm looking for that Terra Pikachu. Has a really nice attack, really nice health amount, and all in all, it's a great way to test your skills because unlike normal TCG games, you could build whatever you want, but this one you're limited to whatever you get in that one box. Everyone here is really nice and welcoming. If you don't know how to play the deck or play Pokemon in general, there's like dozens of people willing to play with you that are employed or even just not, or just here just to make friends and make everlasting relationships about the stuff that made our childhoods. So it's all about skill. If you think you have what it takes, I recommend coming down for the next pre-release event.
I get that. Okay, which card did you get and why is it rare?
I don't know at all.
What is it? It's
I
called.
don't know what it is.
Oh, is that an ace rare?
Yeah, Ace Mac.
Okay.
Looking for the Alolan Executor EX Stellar Terra. That's my chase card.
Love it. What would you know the move it has that makes it so good, or is it just rarity?
Its move, Swinging Spin, allows you to knock out your opponent's active Pokemon if you get heads when you flip a coin, and if it's tails, you can knock out one of your opponent's basic benched. It's a really nasty effect.
What are you guys looking for as you're pulling these new cards out?
Just stuff that attacks for cheap.
Yeah, basically like general playable stuff and like easy to play with low energy.
I'm not a big fan of the actual deck that was given to me, so I'm trying to use what I pulled from my packs, the 4 that you get, to essentially switch the dynamic of how it's originally built to how it could potentially work in a scenario where you only have to take 4 cards rather than 6, like a regular game of Pokemon. Just going through the process of that, pretty much.
Gotcha. In your deck, is your deck going to rely heavily on power cards that do a lot of damage, more like paralysis asleep?
This one is going to be mainly trying to get energy out as quick as I can and getting them into the discard pile to then put onto my active using abilities. Using Morlul to essentially make my opponent's Pokemon sleep while I build the back of my bench.
Is there a particular card that's going to be key to your strategy, and do you want to hold it up and show us and kind of explain it? So tell us about this card.
So essentially what it does is during my turn, if this is in the active spot, then I can make my opponent's Pokemon sleep. So it gives me more time to build without taking incoming attacks from enemies. Yeah. Other than that though, I'm debating on how much I want to discard typically and how much I want to keep in my hand.
Oh, rare card alert. Rare card alert. What do you got, Michael?
I got a Black Hero. I have yet to read the ability just yet. So right now, we're basically looking for cards that either cater to the limited amount of like prize cards we have, which is from 6 now to 4 for pre-release. And the cool thing about like this about pre-releases compared to other like TCG tournaments is that there's no limit to how many cards you can have in your card deck. Instead of having only like 4 nest balls or like 4 nest balls max, you can have as many nest balls as you want.
Okay, so Michael, kind of walk us through your deck and who we're playing.
So right now, like we said earlier, like the amount of cards that you have available to use in your deck during these things is very limited based off of like what you got drawn in your box. So right now, I got lucky with getting the Gouge and Fire, which actually was paired with the Metaton. Which this ability is actually pretty, really nice. Especially if you pair it up with this, but because I'm in public space, if you just want to read this, if you use this ability with this attack, Basically, it sets you up to basically pull out 3 energies so that you could attack like possibly like round 2.
Tough one. Like you said, I didn't draw everything that I needed. Slow start, really. And with a mulligan in the beginning, that kind of put me back, and he knew what my team was before it started. Overall, though, that deck comp beats mine, and that's okay. But it was pretty close. It got down to what, 1-1 prize, and still was pretty good. So.
So would you say that maybe the game starts before the actual battle with deck balancing and tech?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
All right, Miles, how did your first round go?
I got a win.
You got a win. Okay, do you want to talk a little bit about how the match went, how your feelings about it?
I had to end it with 0 cards in deck. It was close. So I was more basing off of the potential that there were going to be more people gouging fire or Tapu Koko or fire electric based types, but you went out of your way to first use a fighting Pokemon to take out my Snorlax. And then I made some poor decisions on my end because I'm still technically learning the game itself. And really, it's just finding more practice, knowing the nuances of cards, knowing how to go about figuring out your opponent versus what they're trying to do. But my opponent outsmarted me and took me out by taking out my gouging fire on my bench, and you literally made me suffer. There was nothing else I could do.
I only won because we were rolling a lot in this one, and he was getting unlucky with his rolls, and I was getting lucky with them. Other than that, it's pretty close. Very close game.
I don't know if there was anything I could have done differently. I mean, I wish I'd gotten like the gouging fire deck instead, because this one is not helping. I mean, I thought I had it there for a sec. I really did.
First place, Miles. The rest of the standings are right here. You can see where you got. Had more prizing, but today it's just top 2.
And then the 3rd time in a row.
Nice, awesome.
This is the best artwork I've ever seen. So far.